She has to.
Who the fuck cares what color she is? Are we forgetting over the fact that she loses who she is as a person and gives everything up for dick?
Like, y'all worried about the wrong thing here.
And she doesn't even have a vagina. She's a fish.
She's a fish vagina.
She gets a vagina later.
Welcome back to another episode of Somewhere Underground, the only podcast in the world where your nips are tits. Today, we're going to be talking about The Little Fucking Mermaid. But first, I'm Bobby.
I'm O.
I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Nick.
All right, I'm going to just jump straight into it.
Go for it.
I want to make a PSA.
PSA.
Y'all white people need to chill.
Yes.
Okay? Nobody should give a fuck about the color of a fucking mermaid, number one. Oh, it's not historically accurate. Oh, shut the fuck up. Are you Mermaidian? Have you ever met a fucking mermaid? No, I don't think so. A mermaid could be any fucking color under the sea. You like that?
Not bad.
Any fucking color. Like, I don't understand the problem with these fucking white people that they have against another ethnicity's children being able to look up to something and idolize it and fucking familiarize themselves with it and identify with something. It's shut the fuck up. It's a fucking mermaid.
Yes. So
if I was holding the mic, I'd fucking drop it right now because I'm done.
Bro, I feel like he's been holding that in for a while. You feel better?
I do.
Okay, good.
It's the pink. It brings it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Look, I could be a fucking... How you, mermaids are fucking pink. First of all, hold on. I got another thing to say. I forgot in the rank because I got so under the sea shit. Fucking nobody cared when the Prince of Persia was casted out as a white dude. The Prince of Persia, white dude. Native American, Johnny Depp, white dude. Jesus, white dude. What the fuck? Mermaids, black. Oh my God. You're not historically accurate.
Yeah. Draw the line there.
Yeah. Just white people coming from another white person. Maybe you'll listen to us because we look the same. We're not the same, but we look the same. It's okay. You're not losing anything. Your children still have heroes. It's perfectly fine. Mermaids, first of all, isn't she in the Mediterranean Sea? She's near Africa. She's going to be darker skinned regardless. But even if that wasn't the case, right? Y'all made Jesus white. Jesus looked like Bin Laden. He don't look like me. So,
Jesus,
like, am I wrong?
And the children...
Closer.
Am I wrong? If I go into fucking the desert right now, I'm going to last 2 days before I have skin cancer. Jesus out there, he's not making it.
Also, like, unless you're from Atlantis, shut the fuck up. Which none of y'all are from.
Yeah. It's a fucking fish. You want to identify with a fish lady?
Am I wrong for like being more worried about how they're gonna do Sebastian and Flounder?
Yo,
that's what I'm worried about. I'm like, yo, is this gonna be super CGI? Like, is it gonna look like computerized but then super fake? That's what I'm worried about.
Listen, if they make Flounder a fucking like Chilean sea bass, I'm gonna riot because that's unacceptable. Black Little Mermaid, that's fine. You do not change Flounder because first of all, what are they gonna call
There's
bass
fish
now?
that are yellow and blue. Yeah, they're cichlids.
Fake
African
news.
cichlids.
Fake news. Never seen it.
African cichlids.
African
exactly.
cichlids.
I was being sarcastic.
But I'm saying,
facts right here, bruh.
if they make Sebastian like a fucking,
he has to be a lobster.
You have singing sea mosquitoes with Jamaican accents.
He's a mosquito
in the movie, and they're mad.
Isn't he a lobster?
They're like sea
cockroaches.
They're basically
cockroaches.
Sea cockroaches.
They're insects of the sea, right?
Yeah.
So you got singing sea mosquitoes, and you're cool with that. But you make the mermaid black.
Can you say that 5 times really fast?
Singing sea mosquitoes, 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 singing sea mosquitoes. Want me to keep going?
No, I don't.
No, you made your point.
I love how your curls are just like you.
Try to say toy boat 5 times fast.
No.
Why no? Why no?
I tried
mermaids,
it.
people.
Try
mermaids.
Yeah, boats. It's topical.
I think the issue here is the fact that a lot of parents are concerned that their children, are not gonna have the
racist ideas.
A mermaid?
The correct depiction of their favorite princess, But they fail to understand that, little Sally, she got the Kardashians.
That's what they're worried about. They're like, fuck.
I'm just saying.
Jesus looked like Osama bin Laden.
He did.
Okay, and you could have chose any other person. People look up to Kim Kardashian.
Listen. If we're comparing Jesus, how many people died in the name of religion? I think Bin Laden is apt.
Whatever.
Apt.
For me, honestly, it's the Sebastian and the Flounder thing, and it's also I hope Ursula looks good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, Disney's princess wise, she's the best singer. She's one of the best singers in it. Because she's singing underwater. Glub, glub, glub. They know glub, glub, glub here.
Can you imagine if
Chloe
they came
can
out?
sing, bro. They
She
released
can.
2 different things and she can sing. Everybody.
You're thinking of Hallie.
Or Hallie.
Yeah.
That girl got some lungs on her.
Bro.
She's a mermaid.
And
She has to.
who the fuck cares what color she is? Are we forgetting over the fact that she loses who she is as a person and gives everything up for dick?
Like, y'all worried about the wrong thing here.
And she doesn't even
worried
have a
about the wrong
vagina.
thing
She's
here.
a fish.
She's a fish vagina.
She gets a vagina later.
I mean, I know, but like, she doesn't know. She know what that is.
He just saw the movie.
No, that was my favorite. Actually, I used to get made fun of because that was my favorite Disney movie growing up. And they're like, oh, you like a girls movie.
You know,
like
Fruity
fucking...
Loop.
I was like, fuck you. All right, these songs are fire. I watched it again yesterday. The biggest thing for me with this movie is one, Flounder and fucking Sebastian need to be on point. Right, number one. Number two,
And
the
seagull.
singing needs to be. Oh yeah, the seagulls. The seagulls hilarious. But the singing needs to be on point because if they casted somebody else just because she looks like Ariel and they fuck up, then I got who is it and what's its galore. If that song isn't
On
perfect,
point.
then like
Riots.
yeah, no, yeah,
Right.
We burning shit down.
yeah, I'm staging it. No,
I'm
no, I'm
sorry.
not FBI guy. Don't take that
Fucking-
seriously. Wait,
Fucking white people.
Actually, it wasn't just white people though. Like it was Indian people. I was going through Twitter and I was going through TikTok. Had a lot of things and a lot of people were saying that. And then I was just like, what? I was like, you guys are so
Like,
annoying. And it's not that serious.
They got a fucking
not.
scientist to go on, I forgot what show. And he was saying, well, you know, if we're trying to be technical here, it wouldn't make sense for her to be
Scientifically
black.
correct.
Yeah.
Technically correct about a scientifically correct about a fucking
No,
mermaid.
Mythical
but-
creature?
but that doesn't even make sense though, because wasn't he saying you told me? Didn't he say like there's no light under the water,
Yeah.
so they would be white?
Yeah.
There are dark fish. There are fish that are dark.
Mm-hmm.
What? Mister, your science is revoked.
Actually, dickhead, a great white shark, the top of them, closest to the sun, is dark. The part that's white is the underside.
Exactly. And mermaids,
That's
theoretically,
really good.
theoretically,
Bitch!
theoretically, they'd be able to flip. You know what I mean? So
Do everything.
they can tan.
They dark
underwater.
as fuck. Anyway, I saw another argument too. Some motherfucker was like, "Oh, it just shows that they have a lack of Disney's running out of ideas and they have a lack of creativity." Blah blah blah. Name one original Disney story.
Yeah.
All of Disney's famous fucking characters and stories are fucking stolen from older
Or adapted.
stories. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That
They
Little
have no like original fucking anything.
The original Little Mermaid was adapted from another story.
It was some
So it's
fucking-
like,
From the
What was it?
Grimm's, right?
yeah.
Yeah, everything.
From the Grimm's brothers. Lion King came from Japan.
Kumba.
Mickey Mouse ain't yours.
It's Oswald. I think.
I don't know whose it was, but it wasn't.
No, that was the original name, I think.
Yeah, Rich.
I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
I'm just so
Yeah.
excited for the and
I'm
you're-
cautiously
it's-
optimistic
oh,
because
wow.
I don't like any of their live action ones. Lion King looked really
It's
good.
so
Maleficent?
bad.
No, I mean
Maleficent.
no, Maleficent was really
Take
good.
it back.
No, I mean like the live action adaptations of the cartoons. Like Mulan was trash.
Yeah,
I didn't
Mushu
like Lion
wasn't in
King.
it.
Yeah, Mushu wasn't in it.
I didn't even
don't-
see the Lion King.
I don't I like the
Sura.
visuals. We went with mom, right? In the theater.
IMAX, motherfucker. What?
But
The visuals
yeah,
were incredible, but it was weird because the scene where Mufasa
unalives.
not alive. It's still like in the
Oh.
cartoon. It still chokes me up.
Yeah.
I shed a single manly
Yeah.
tear every time, possibly 2, maybe 3. In the live action one, it was just weird because it was like a real lion, and you heard the emotions, but you couldn't see it because
Yeah.
lions don't make those actual faces.
Yeah.
And it was just
Straight ass face. It was like,
hmm
yeah,
The whole
the
time.
disconnect was just weird.
And also how they reimagined the music behind it, like
Yeah.
how they sang the music. Like, you know, I would go up to reach a certain note, but they wouldn't do it because the singer was actually doing some other fancy shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that wasn't. You gotta. I understand creative direction and shit, but like, no, when
Yeah.
it's Lion
can't
King.
fuck
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what happens when you got Beyonce and Gambino. Like, you
Fuck,
have
yeah.
major players in the fucking game. They're
So
gonna
they
do-
want to put their twist on it. And it's
Yeah.
like stick to the song.
I think
I
they
thought-
still did a good job.
I thought the songs were good. The part that bothered me, and I could be remembering this wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure when Simba's going back to Pride Rock, they added like a 3-minute scene of them walking through the savannah just so Beyonce could sing. Put that shit on the fucking soundtrack. You don't gotta put that in a movie. Like, just cut back.
Wait,
Jungle
what?
Book
No.
was really good.
They ran through the
Yeah, no, I know, but it was a longer sequence
Oh.
so that they could keep Beyonce's song in there. It's like,
Oh, the Spirit song?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
But it's weird because I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Lion King on Broadway.
I want to. I haven't.
We should. It's.
I'm down for any
I
bro.
saw
see it.
Aladdin this year.
Let's get cultured.
So
Yeah.
good.
But I bring that up to say that I grew up listening to the soundtrack, and there's actually a song for Nala that she sings as she's leaving to go look for Simba. It's called Shadow.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not in the original movie or anything like that, but yeah, it's just, you know.
I will say one thing that they added that I thought was really fucking dope in the live action Lion King is when Nala was sneaking away at night to go get Simba. And it was like that fake horror scene kind of thing when Scar was like sniffing around looking for him.
Mhm.
Yo, that shit was scary because Scar would.
Yeah.
If I was a kid, I'd be scared as fuck from Scar.
back on track here. One of the dumbest takes that I've seen about this whole like making Ariel black is like a problem. You have these idiots online that are like, oh, what's next? You're gonna make an MLK biopic and make him white? Have Benedict Cumberbatch be MLK? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. That's just that straw man like reaching argument because being black is a core part of MLK's story. He would not be MLK if he was not black in that time period. If he was white, he would have never done what he did because he wouldn't have needed to.
Facts.
He's also actually black.
Well, exactly. But being white has nothing to do with Ariel's story. There wasn't a story arc where she was the only white mermaid. Everybody else had beautiful golden scales and she was white, so she got made fun of because she was pale and boring or some shit.
And you know, MLK wasn't a fairy tale.
Well,
you
and
know.
he was real. Yeah, exactly.
it actually happened.
MLK wasn't like a unicorn or something.
Well, see, look, but like that's too
Word.
logical. I was trying to go with the whole like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
exactly, yeah, MLK's fucking real.
Yeah, like
person.
you can't. Yeah, like MLK was a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ariel was not a
There's
real
no.
person.
It just sounds like you're scared of something that it would be hard to admit, which is.
There was a Disney fanatic that explained like the daughters, and each one is the sea, and Ariel represents the Red Sea, which is in between.
Right.
Like geographically wise,
It's in the
the
Middle
lady
East, right?
was saying, yeah,
Or Africa.
she's not supposed to be. Like she's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because I have a coworker who is of African descent, and he was explaining how very in tune with his culture he is, and the tribe that he comes from, I forgot, I think Guyana, whatever, I don't want to mispronounce that. He says that his people, because of their location, have a tint of like red to their skin.
Really?
So like I feel like that kind of plays into, you know,
It could,
Red
yeah.
Sea, like why, you know. So I feel like they're going into a more historically accurate direction, but
Yeah.
you know.
It's just crazy.
There's really like there's no valid argument for it at all. The only argument that you can have is you stretching left and right like elastic. Girl, she almost fell again.
We're gonna recast you next.
Yeah. And honestly, it always just boils down to like get to the point. Why are you mad? Oh, why are you mad? Because it's a black fucking mermaid and you're pissed because she's black and not white and you're low-key racist. That's really what it is. Like that's the only way you can have a problem with this is if you're fucking racist.
And they want to make it
Just
about
say
their
that.
kids having their
Yeah, exactly.
princesses that they love and adore.
too, and
you're teaching them not to be. Your kid has every other fucking princess in the world.
And the Kardashians.
Also, the only people that like are caring about this. Sorry, don't say that they're princesses.
No, I'm just saying they have those women to look up to.
They
That's
also have the
Snooki.
original.
I don't know if
people
I
still
would
had-
want my child looking up to.
People fucking.
Amen.
People had a problem when they made the first Black Barbie too. Like, who gives a fuck?
No. That's when they
Like-
came out with the brats. Because are they considered colored? Or are they still considered?
No, they
I don't know,
the
but,
the main Brad Stall, I think is blonde, isn't she? Or is she
I
brown
thought they were
hair?
supposed to be Guidos, but like Snooki
But also the other thing is just like
representation.
the only
for Italian.
people that care about this shit are older people. The younger kids
Yeah,
don't know
they don't-
shit. They don't know anything about the fucking
They're
Little
excited.
Mermaid. They
Or
don't
That's
like-
care.
facts.
or like
That's
if
facts
you're-
on facts.
I
That's
was like,
why
why do
they're
you care?
redoing all
You're
the
fucking-
all the movies.
You don't matter.
You're 45, 50. Shut the fuck up.
You don't
Like, you're only
matter.
watching it to bring your kid there anyway. You don't fucking matter anymore.
Exactly.
Shut up. Who cares?
Exactly.
Get over it.
The only way that I could see somebody being mad at recasting like a Disney character as a different race, like when they did Mulan, if they made like Mulan black, like she's Chinese.
That's-
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that would be like, what are you doing? It's
Yeah,
a
'cause that
core-
just
but
makes
that's
no
a core,
sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Her race and that is a core part of her like
It's the
character.
whole story.
Right? Exactly. So like this is not. So like why does it matter? They're
And
fish.
It depends on location too, right? If you think about, because when those people are like, oh no, but she's not black. Oh, geographically speaking, like Snow White was white. And I'm like, yeah, Mulan was located in China. What? You know what I mean? She was located under the sea. Where under the sea? You know how many sea? It didn't say what sea.
Under the
Under the
It said under the sea.
Under the Scandinavian Sea.
Under the white sea.
Right.
There's
Like-
only white people here.
It's only-
Under the sea.
Yo,
She's supposed to look like a fish. That's what she's supposed to look like.
should-
She's supposed to have like
First,
gills
yeah,
on her
why-
face and look like a monster.
Y'all should be
and
more
shit.
mad that they're sexualizing a fucking fish.
And she's a teenager.
She's low key bad.
Yo,
Very.
What?
Like, what the fuck? That's a worse problem than the fuck. What?
She got nice hair.
This mermaid got titties
And
and
she
just
falls
two
in
little
love
shells.
in 3 days with a man.
Yo.
And she a hoe.
That was one of the things. Like there was a
Sorry.
couple.
I
key
wouldn't
parts.
say she's a hoe. She wasn't sleeping around with everybody. She was trying to get Prince Eric.
You don't know what her and Flounder were doing behind closed doors.
Bruh.
Gold digging ass.
That's a
That's like-
child.
That's
She's
like
a child, but that's
her
a child.
fucking
child.
her dog. Flounder was like her pet.
I don't know mermaidian laws. Maybe that's cool down
Well,
there.
she's a fish
I don't know their
that has
culture.
another little fish. That's her. That was her dog.
I don't know their culture. Who knows?
People
We
fuck
gotta
their
look
dog
up
like
mermaidian laws.
mermaidians.
If I had my phone, I would.
Even if it wasn't her pet, that's like she's a child, and Flounder is clearly like a child.
Well, maybe Flounder's is developmentally challenged. That's still not okay. I rest you.
Game
you
of Thrones
win.
does it.
Thank you. I was like,
win.
Nicholas, shut
Damn.
You win.
up.
Yo,
Sometimes
I
they-
just want to say, Damon and Rhaenyra. I know I should not ship that ship, but I ships that ship.
That's what I'm saying. Game of Thrones did it. They fucking children.
Yo.
Little Mermaid can do it too because she's mystical. That's not even real.
Let's get off this. So I was watching the movie yesterday, and there was a couple key parts that stuck out to me. First of all, the seagull, fucking hilarious. I'm pretty sure he was drunk the whole movie. The way that
I
he
think
talks,
his name is
it's
Gus or something.
Gus. I think Gus.
It's something
but
like that.
so funny. Another part that I thought was hilarious, if not kind of fucked up. All the fish are intelligent and can speak and shit. The dog, dog,
Yo,
the dog is like
What's
some
good with the
idiot.
dog? Why
He-
can't he talk?
The dog isn't like sentient.
He might have been.
He's
He
just-
might have
And
been.
he
The,
gets kicked.
Yeah, Ursula kicked him in the face.
Fuck it.
If
Yo,
you didn't need
Ursula
to
was
know-
a baddie too. When she wasn't, her name wasn't Ursula when she became human though.
No,
it was
well,
something
yeah,
else.
I don't remember what it
But
was.
she was bad.
And if you're into the thick girls, I mean, maybe original Ursula you could think is bad too. I mean, not me personally, but some people into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
hey man, Disney has a thing of making villains like look very good. Like She-Go.
Dick.
I knew I was batting for the other team. I had feelings with She-Go.
Bro, why do the moms always die in Disney movies? In old
It's
Disney
either the mom or
movies.
dad. Somebody died.
Because it's
always
men
dead.
drawing them,
Bambi,
portraying their fucking
The Little
mommy issues.
Mermaid. God damn,
I
man.
mean, Mufasa was the dude. He died.
There was no
But-
mother.
but-
oh,
but
no,
Mufasa
his
yeah,
wasn't
mother-
a dude.
but-
Mufasa was a lion.
What was Simba's
A
mom's
dude line.
name? Sarai?
Srirachi. No.
Oh.
Sarabi.
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 She was barely in it. She had like
Yes, she was.
2 sentences.
And if you really want to think about that movie, it has some dark undertones because when Scar becomes like leader,
He's right
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
he's getting it on with them.
I even saw someone say that basically Scar was he was the innocent one basically. Like they were saying that he wasn't really the villain because he was outcasted and blah blah blah, and they mistreated him so bad that he
So he committed like mass genocide on the Sahara.
You know, I've also heard people say that Hitler wasn't a bad guy because he should have got into art school. You know, those people, we disregard them. We throw them aside.
bro.
They don't matter.
I look at my phone and I'm like, get the fuck.
Scar was bitter. That's what Scar
I
was.
just
Yes.
love
In
how
Lion
all
Society,
these people come up with these ideas about fictional characters.
First of all, in Lion Society, when you get outcasted like that, the other lion, all he does is go to some other fucking land, and find some other bitches and start a new pride. Scar was fucking petty.
Scar was
He's
a
like, I'm gonna
bitch.
kill you, you little bitch.
Yeah, Scar couldn't just be happy for his brother. You know?
Yeah. What a
No.
dick.
Yeah, Bobby. If you were king and I was,
I'm definitely
not,
throwing you off a cliff.
I-
Definitely, 100%.
No, I think
I'll
that's
do it
what-
right now.
I don't think that's where he was
I
going.
almost choked on my water, and I just like.
where were you going?
It's that not there.
I think he was gonna say I'd
save
support you.
Yeah,
or support
I
you.
was. If I knew which mic was yours on here, I'd turn it off.
So you'd support me if I beat you up in hand-to-hand combat and fucked your bitch
We'll see.
and stole her, because that's essentially what happened.
Well,
Sarabi
no,
was,
well that
ooh,
that
you're also you're
Everybody-
Scar.
wait,
You're
hold
the
on,
bad
hold on.
guy.
Everybody's
Hold on.
competing for the top
That-
hoe.
that-
and she
that-
was the top hoe.
that wouldn't happen because I would have supported you from the beginning.
It would've.
If
We
you were,
lions.
yeah, but like you wouldn't kick my ass though. So like that, let's just go hypothetically
I
speaking.
gave you a scar.
Say
He
hypothetically
said you a
speaking.
bitch. He said
No.
I take.
No, I didn't say he was a bitch. I just said he's more of a bitch than me. Anyway, no, we don't need to go here. We don't need to, this isn't where I was going
He
with
said
this.
he'll
I'm saying,
beat you up.
I'm saying.
This is why I'm
if-
throwing him off a cliff.
If you were, am I wrong? If you were king,
You saw what happened to the mountain, right? Size ain't everything, bitch.
I mean, the mountain.
well, you're not quicker than me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You don't have a poison tip spear, so it's fine.
Under
Yet,
the
oh god, I gave him an
sea,
idea.
It don't matter if you're big or small. In the sea.
Cause you're buoyant, and it doesn't matter.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Wait, I'm curious. Is being under the sea like being in
Stop singing.
space?
Is what?
Is being under the sea like being in space? Because you know how you're like floating around.
Good night, guys. Stop being racist and.
I mean, yeah, it's the same thing.
We love melanin.
Who needs astronauts? I went to the YMCA. I can do it.
all right, white people, stop being racist.
Yeah, fuck you, white people.
Be good
Just
people. Y'all are a different
enjoy.
breed.
You guys
I can't
disappoint
wait
me
for the singing.
as a race.
All right, good night, everybody. Love you. Mwah. All right.
Karen.